play Zelda, but like
he's got deep pockets.
Yeah,
is what
his
you're telling
pockets are extremely deep. So it looks like, okay, the Zelda is
it's
coming
Colorondo.
out.
Colorondo8.
The Inkling, yes.
Yes.
Causing national upsets left and right. Very, very good player. And it looks like starting out with the Inkling wants to, make it, and this is actually the matchup where he's beaten some really good national Palutinas, and those backers are coming out right now.
Yeah, I mean, this one of the few Inklings still doing it and doing it very big, as you can see right now, putting on 0 to 91. Finally, a back air lands.
Yeah, he beat Louis Money in this matchup, actually. I don't know exactly where, but it's pretty clear he's obviously adept in this matchup. And Inkling just does fairly well. You have that low dash to avoid a lot of those Palutena rising aerials. Okay, getting the nair there. Palutena has to make his money in the ledge against Inkling, but Colorondo doing a good job now putting his own ledge pressure on.
Ooh, I think that caught the jump as well. Great high recovery from Ray.
Oh, no.
And that's it. Yeah, unfortunate. I think a little bit of a misinput maybe from Ray.
Yeah, that's not the matchup you wanted as, Ray into the Inkling immediately, but PT, very explosive character. You can definitely even it out very quickly, but
gotta be careful because Squirtle's such a light character. In comes the IV for sure. You don't want to die to anything silly.
Yeah,
all that ink.
These ledge traps are going crazy for Colorondo, just not really letting Ray play the game right now. He hasn't really just gotten anything started, right? He's gotten these stray hits, but they haven't led to any momentum.
And I feel like that's one thing that Inkling can do very well is this ledge pressure game, especially against a character like PT who has very few tricks. There's that up B that we saw, but that is exploitable and definitely something that you've got to use sparingly.
And Colorondo's got those Booyahs on lock. I think he might have missed that one, but if he gets another up throw, it's very dangerous. Already forces Zard right now, and if Zard has really a hard time getting off a ledge, how is he going to get out of the corner here, neighbor?
We've got, just a little bit too aggressive from Colorondo is how we find it. Just the forward air too deep. Ray back on stage, but that is a big roller. And I love the way that Colorondo has used it so sparingly. I think we've seen 2 rollers this whole set. Both have landed because it's so not fresh in Ray's mind.
Yeah, and I mean, now Ray is forced to, he's his best character. This is a character that can close out this, but Colorondo's just on a rampage right now. He's finding these openings effortlessly, and now can Ray just finally escape this kind of endless advantage state that Colorondo's put onto him?
It has been nonstop pressure, not going to give the Phantom a chance to spawn. They're going to be a forward throw to push you back off. Oh my goodness, Colorondo is just not giving Ray any room to breathe.
Ray drowning in this pink sort of doom right now. Just could not reach his landing right now, and that's just what an effort from Colorondo.
Colorondo, a giving kind of dude, decided to toss some Pepto-Bismol down because I swear after that you can tell Ray's got a little bit of heartburn.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I'm Ray, if I see the color pink in any liquid form, I'm going to gag a little bit because gosh, that was disgusting. We didn't even get to, when you get 3 stocked on squads in the first character, that is one of the worst feelings you can have as this match for this competitor, right?
She's like, man, it wasn't even just that I didn't have this matchup down. There was 3 characters that I threw, and all 3 of them kind of got rocked. So we are seeing a little bit of a swap. The Falco is coming out, and as you had mentioned, Palu is a character that we know Colorondo has very good experience against, has done very well, and that's why Palu is rip-roaring right out of the stage for Falco.
But this is what I fear about the Falco, right? Because this is a character, like, when they're at advantage, they do great. But where they're in disadvantage, it feels like they can also sometimes never get out. And with Colorondo, just how he's playing his combo game right now, it's just not looking very strong for Ray.
I think that's why Ray wants Falco first, though. First of all, try the new thing against the Inkling immediately, right? And second of all, my good God, you want to get off to a hot start, and that's what Colorondo has done, immediately putting Ray on the second character to the Zelda.
If you're an Inkling main, you have to know every little way you can kill. If you're on that platform, that just extension for the up smash is just going to kill significantly earlier, so the awareness from Colorondo was so good there. And of course, this matchup, just a little rougher, right? Zelda likes to keep you out. Inkling, a character that just slips in effortlessly against characters.
Yeah, does a real good job of weaving in and out. That time did run right back into the Nerus, gives an opportunity, but still, the constant barrage of hitbox and the cognizant placing of it, not letting Phantom really be a factor.
Yeah, he's trying to throw out these Phantoms, but Colorondo just short hopping over, just getting these openings, very strategically, and he's just gonna roll it through. Tries the up smash, a really good match from Ray.
Yeah, and missed the dash for Colorondo. Ooh, still has him in the corner, but great dash attack. Push yourself out.
Okay, finally Zelda has some ledge pressure. This is where the character can really shine and excel, but unfortunately going to relinquish that pressure, but that up air so disjointed. Definitely going to take that, and finally the beast has been slain. Let's see these other characters finally.
Okay, now here's the question. Do you have a game plan against Zelda? Yeah, forward smash twice. That's the game plan. Use my invincibility. In comes Mythra. She is swinging.
Yeah, exactly. And I know this from experience. Ray doesn't really have a Squirtle.
Yeah.
So you're going to see Ivysaur and Charizard most likely. But unfortunately, Ivysaur kind of easy to rush down for a character like Mythra, of course, having really good disjoints. Plenty of ways. But okay, the following upper is how you get started as Ivysaur.
Yeah, I mean, once we see the Inkling out of the way, we are seeing a little bit of play from Ray. But it is very back and forth, and that's not what we need to see to make this comeback. The Zelda's already gone. You only have this PT left.
Yeah, I mean, but if there's one character that can make a crazy comeback, it is PT, right?
That's
This
true.
character has insane explosive potential, especially with Zard and Ivysaur. And
Yeah.
I love the Vine Whip movement from Ray there, just going to escape the Mythra pressure by going above the ledge. But still, this Mythra getting back an advantage. It's very, very hard to get off the ledge against these characters when they're on point.
It just barely not able to reach with that forward smash after that Vine Whip gets blocked. I don't think that's one that you'll typically have to worry about.
Okay, Vine Whip
What an
confirmed.
answer.
Wow, off the ledge. Getting the excellent reversal, and Ray definitely has a chance here. The Joker looks like it's coming out. Not shocked, you know, Joker and Inkling share a lot of quality, so definitely not shocked that this is his third character.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Gonna make great use of that movement. You know, both characters struggle with out of shield game. Don't really need it if you're
Man.
moving the way Colorondo is.
This Ivysaur is just kind of going on a tear right now.
It's kind of nice.
I mean, especially with Rage, I mean, at 50%, you are a kill percent. This character hits like a Shoto, let's just say it.
But you've got to be careful because incoming is
oh, de-iced out.
comeback mechanic.
He waited for the air dodge, and now this Ivysaur is coming to life. What a comeback from Ray. Can he complete it here? And the
Oh.
up air is going to do it. Ivysaur, man.
We didn't see Arsene be a factor at all because as soon as Arsene was there, he immediately left the building, up air calling the jump. You know how aerial, first of all, Colorondo, but also Joker likes to play.
What an effort from Ray. I mean, after the first Inkling stock again in game 2, it just seemed pretty hopeless, pretty dead in the water.
Yeah.
But the Ivysaur, he just sits the ball gets rolling so hard when he gets going. It's like the DK from last set. When Ivysaur just lands that initial hit, he can just net so much and just kind of shell shocked Colorondo.
Yeah, I think we need to leave that Ivy in the third slot and maybe fool around with some more characters and see what we can do about the Inkling. Maybe even put Zelda in the first slot to just push everything you have. Oh, but back to the Palutena.
Yeah.
I do like Ivy in the third slot, Palutena at the start, and now we're seeing Inkling go to the second, which I think is also a great adaptation by Colorondo, because if you realize that my Inkling is waxing everybody, then I kind of want them to have the opportunity to play against the most characters.
Yeah, at least, Ray gets the favorable Zelda v Inkling matchup. He's definitely going to want that, because I think it's kind of a mismatch for the other characters. But of course, we have two, amazing top tiers in the game right now doing their thing. Very, very hard to track down either of these characters, but when they both an advantage, it's very difficult for the other to get out.
I feel like this is the meeting of the old and newer metas
Yes.
right now. Is Palu, very early game ultimate, was very strong. I still think this character is amazing, but not as represented as they were, and definitely was like the de facto, this is the pick up and play character.
Yeah, that F-Tel, Town and City going to benefit that F-Tel and just end that early stock. The Palutena has been kind of put to bed. Colorado good in that matchup with multiple characters, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely not believing in themselves. No televator there, and we're seeing a lot of damage immediately applied.
Yeah, we'll see if this Zelda can get out of the corner here, because Mythra just like the amount of hitboxes, the amount of speed this character can just put on in one moment. It's just very hard to deal with. Okay, covers the roll there. Let's see if he gets the throw, but the really good DI from Colorondo.
Yeah, you got a DI behind Zelda there. It's a little bit not traditional for most down throws.
Okay, the frame trap is going to do really, really well. Zelda and man, Colorondo's been so accurate with those Mythra F smashes.
Doing a good job of recognizing when Zelda really can't swing back, like that down 45-degree angle, can't cover a lot.
Yeah, and of course the Ivysaur put in a lot of work last game, but this is asking for a lot. And now you have these upbeats coming up for Mythra. It's not looking good for Ray. Can he get this momentum started? We'll see.
You got to finish this stock to even get to the Inkling, and by then, we do get there, but we're at 70% and could be climbing.
Okay, Inkling's coming out here, and like, if you have any shot in this, you kind of have to jump on the Inkling right now. If the Inkling gets any momentum against his back air, especially the roller started, might be pretty rough, but as we say that, okay, I mean...
Oh, roller gets blocked. We retreat to the center plat. This is where Ivy makes their money.
Oh my god, this Ivysaur is OD right now, doing so much work. He's in range right now. If he can end the Inkling, I can see it happening, but looks like Colorado is in pretty good control of the situation right now, but going to overextend at the ledge.
Yeah, big downer attempt doesn't quite connect. Great get-up attack, catching a brilliant play by Colorado,
Jesus,
honestly.
Ray's been so on point with these Ivysaur confirms. Going to Zard, but that's going to be a Booyah attempt. Oh, I guess the Rage disrupting the combo.
Yeah, just a little bit too much. Even the heavy Zard is not going to fall into it.
Yeah, but now you're the corner of Zard. You know, the Inkling, there's a lot of options here. Going to go for the F-tilt, missing, but still going to continue the ledge pressure. Ooh.
Okay, Zard at the ledge again. Going to be difficult. Goes for the Hero's Flare Blitz.
Listen, don't let it be you. We've heard it 1,000 times. Okay, Joker still going to seal it out, but
a little bit of invincibility. Toss out a couple of those forward tilts, and you've got yourself a second victory here.
I'm not going to lie. If you would have told me that the Ray PT would be the savior of the roster, I would have never believed you in 1,000 years. His PT's good.
It's kind of fire right now.
It's the most work I've ever seen him put in, because he's put it sometimes at locals, but I'm just like, his Zelda and his Palu are what really usually shine, and they're the ones kind of getting shut down right now, if anything.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I mean, you know.
It looks like those four, these three in the Falco, are as deep as the roster goes, and I could tell you that because we haven't seen anything new.
Yeah.
And I feel like as well as the Inkling has done against everything else,
honestly,
we might have seen something
if you would watch Ray right now, you could not tell he's one of the best Zeldas in NA.
No, it feels bad, man. But
you could to say he's like one of the best Ivysaurs you've ever seen.
But this is exactly what we wanted if you're a Ray fan, is you want to see the Zelda versus this Inkling. So far, doing pretty hot. Not just like a matchup thing, but maybe a comfort thing of I want to do my main versus your main, get as much damage as I can, and then maybe the Palu will be able to get an easy confirm and clean up.
Yeah, he did good work so far, but Colorado bouncing back really strongly. Of course, okay, like that medium Phantom, just going to disrupt that Inkling pressure. But
ooh, again, the Phantom's just really not been a factor because Colorado is placing his hitboxes so well timed.
Yeah, his spacing is just immaculate. He must have a Zelda maybe at home that he plays with, because he definitely knows a lot of like the spacings that are required to get around this wall that Zelda puts out. And that Booyah, a little bit, you know, Zelda floaty, so it's hard to catch her with that.
It is great stall there, but again, Zelda's got quite a few blind spots when she's falling down, and Colorado has taken big advantage of that. Watch out, Explosive Flame incoming, goes for another.
This is really scary for Ray, though, because sometimes Palu can struggle to close out stocks, and we may see Colorado just get started with this character when he finds his initial opening. Okay.
Double down tilts, but great DI from Colorado, not falling into any of it, but Becker eventually does make this very even, and this is a great position to be in if you're Ray.
This was essential. If he let that Inkling get any momentum, I would say the set was over, and the fact that he shut him down immediately gives him a lot of hope in the set.
Not just that, but we have a fresh Palu stock and a fresh PT stock in the back, and PT has been doing so much, but right now, Colorado is the one who's putting in the work, kind of, again, putting the Palu to bed.
Yeah, I mean, the Palutena, he's just baited and punished it beautifully. Okay, get the platform pressure here. Once the reverse nair, okay, reach the jump. This is where they're very vulnerable. The air dodge! Oh, into the ledge,
on stage,
though.
Yeah, great position and DI from Colorado, not losing anything yet, but I'm just amazed that Ray is so ready for it.
Okay, air dodge is in, but not going to panic, just going to hold shield in the corner. Definitely Colorado with these smash attacks with Mithra has been very on point. The Pyre is coming out, but going to just interrupt the side B with an up air.
Catches the jump, back throw, just toss off stage.
Okay, doesn't go for the nair, it goes for the regrab. Oh, but couldn't punish the regrab with down tilt.
That's okay, catches the roll with the dash attack, and that's gonna be Explosive Flame pushing Colorado down to the Joker last character. Yeah, this is an opportunity for Ray to even this up 2-2.
He was DIing in because he was doing the side B, and unfortunately gonna die really early to that Explosive Flame. But gonna,
smash, what an answer.
Unfortunately just gonna get the trade there. We have a 1v1, of course, though. The Ivysaur putting in a lot of work, right? So we could definitely see Ray taking this if he plays his card right and he continues his momentum.
Okay, we see the up air. Great call on the jump. Again, Joker is a hobby character. Oh my goodness! Was going for something wild, but wasn't able to get everything big. And Arsene might be in play for the first time this set.
He won't be if Ray just continues to apply this pressure, because Arsene has not been able to land a hit. Finally lands the forward air. But nice air dodge from Ray. Okay.
Get the down throw, but no big damage. It really has not been a lot from Arsene. It doesn't need to be a lot.
Oh my god, gets the leap blade into up B there. Oh, these up airs from Ray have just been so on point. Almost hits to end the set.
Okay, what a drag down. Gotta watch out for those guns.
Okay, love the air dodge in there. Okay, and another the DI from Colorondo was so good.
Colorondo has had stellar DI on every one of Ray's attempted kill confirms.
Okay, now the Zard's out to play. Has in the corner, up smash is gonna do it! Man, Ray's PT clutch as ever, and we're going to game 5.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of that Charizard, but when it comes through, sometimes we see this character as just an up smash out of shield bot, and that's all you need. That's really all you need.
Man, Ray getting shell shocked at the beginning of the set, and now, you know, evens it up at 2-2. I really think that lineup was pretty favorable from Ray. We'll see if Colorondo makes some adjustments himself. But, I mean, the major adjustment Colorondo had, how is he going to deal with this Pokemon Trainer? Because this just wreaks havoc on him.
I want to know if maybe the Joker comes in earlier to try to get multiple Arsene uses, or, you know, save the Inkling for the end a little bit where it really matters. Maybe putting Inkling second at the very least. I feel like Inkling first is not helping Colorondo. I think that's giving Ray a little bit of opportunity.
Yeah, I think it would be good. I mean, with Arsene too, you can have that X factor, maybe just end an Ivysaur's life early, right? And I think that might be the play because, you know, Inkling, as good as he is, doesn't have the X factor to kind of end PT early. He has to get those solid neutral wins in. Those just haven't been happening against the Ivysaur. He's just been so solid with spacing the Inkling out.
I do understand wanting to put Inkling, you know, against more characters, but this is kind of what I wanted to see. In comes Joker first. You have all of the movement to deal with Zelda. You've seen how well the Inkling has been able to do it, and like you mentioned, there's a lot of similarities between the characters and the way that Colorondo plays them. I feel like this could be really good for Colorondo.
I notoriously call this stage Zelda-ville, though, because when that top platform hits, you can just cover everything with that Phantom. But so far, Colorondo's not letting him cover anything because he has a lot of stage control. But okay, this is where Zelda shines under that platform with Phantom. You know, 1 or 2 hits and he can get something started here.
It is only Zelda's stage when she is on the stage, but now that Ray has found his footing, I'm seeing a lot of that. A lot of control over that center. In comes the Arsene. What a great angle from Ray.
Yeah, beautiful teleport, but the Tomahawk was really good from Colorondo here. Yeah, he's just really kept good stage control away from the Zelda. Going for the Trump, I think he missed it, but maybe caught a ledge jump?
All I know is that Colorondo's been doing a really good job of playing around the fear that Ray has of that back air and capitalizing.
Yeah, and that's the most work the Joker has honestly put in all set long, right when he needs it to. And of course, like I said, Palutena can keep Arsene at ledge here. It's pretty hard, and yeah.
No death yet. We can probably, forward air is going to intercept the recovery. We don't need the second Arsene. Honestly, that did a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, Ray's Palutena has been struggled a little bit this set, but when it's needed to get the stocks and the advantage states, it's gotten him.
It has. This is the matchup that we saw last time go very even between the two. So I feel like this particular match, this Palu versus the Aegis, will probably determine how this goes. And right now, Colorondo is looking kind of hot.
Yeah, but this Smashville just allowing a lot of pressure to allow just to pressure that Palutena. But now, Ray in a bit of an advantage to himself. Okay, reads the roll away, and this is going to be really dangerous if you catch one jump from Pyramithra here.
Air dodge, but he does chase the defense on the way down.
The DI, obviously, like you said, Colorondo's DI against a lot of these throws in situations has just been really good.
That's a shield pop!
Have you seen that shield break ever?
It does so much shield damage.
I've actually never seen that shield break.
No, I'm kind of shocked that it didn't just poke with as low as the shield was.
Okay, well, I mean, Ivysaur has been the hero all set long for Ray, and now it's going to need to put in one final load of work if he wants to win this.
We do see the up air. Ivy is also phenomenal on this stage, but so is Inkling. All of these characters that have this big combo game off like that up throw off of the center plat really do love this stage. And here we're seeing it, a little bit of extension.
We have the hero of the set versus the main of Colorondo, but gonna find the
this is
roller.
So it.
The
what
match
a dodge.
was good. Oh my god, if he lets get one hit from Ivysaur, okay, the booyah!
Booyah coming through for the first time, I think, in the whole set. Jordan had been going for a couple of them, but not quite finding